Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Factorio with Sime. This is episode 9 now. Today we're gonna get blue science fully automated, get the whole red chips down, because that's gonna be the only thing we really haven't touched so far. Besides sulfur, but that should be pretty easy. Alright, we'll just get started here. Let me grab some more of these. Thank you. We can just finish up the whole little setup here for circuits. Alright, couple of splitters and this will be all done. Alright, now I just need to bring some iron. That. Nice splitter. Oops, I need like 5 more of those. What's I got that flute wagons. Yep. Cool. Cool. Right, that's the iron that I need, so okay now, breaking a bunch of circuits. And I can just make the 10 assemblers that I need here. Make this go really fast. And I forgot to do a thing, thank you. And let me see. You know, there's no point to me having that anymore. I really should be. Ooh, hey, there's gaps. Oh, that's fine. At this point, let me just. Fuck. I gotta clean up my inventory a little bit. Let's get these out of here. I got 10 electric mining drills. What? What did I grab these electric? Who knows what I grabbed these electric mining drills for? Might as well just throw them on copper. Whatever. Alright, that's the entirety of copper all covered. So this. Cool, alright. Whole surface of copper, basically the whole surface of this. Coal is going to be the first resource I run out of, which really doesn't shock me. Alright, now that I got these circuits all started, let's throw the red circuits down here. I'll flip it this way. I will flip it this way, actually. Alright, I don't need the constant combinators. Alright, I do need a bunch of power in here, which is about right. 2, 4, 6, 7, 14. I need 14 of those. Perfect. Whoops. God, I am not the... Curse me and my unsteady hands. I feel like this is a tad dangerous. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now it's time to place a whole bunch of inserters. I know that these setups are all for like red belts, but I just don't care. So copper cable is gonna come through there. Where is it? Right there. Let's get some lamps down. Right, light the whole thing up. Alright, and the whole thing's set up now. That's the output belt. I think I just want to bring it that way. Right, all belts are facing the same way. So circuits and plastics can come through on this belt here, which I'll extend out. Do it like this. Now I just need to get plastics down here. Easier said than done. Cool. Go get this whole thing pre-primed up. Alright, cool. Now I just need to bring plastic down here, which is a lot harder than you guys probably think it's gonna be, because I gotta loop it around my entire fucking base. So, yippee! Plastic. Let me take this away. Let me fix. Where's my there? Alrighty then. Where am I? Cool. I need to bust it down through here. It's a lot of trees. I'm about to blow through my coal because it's about to be one gigantic buffer. Essentially. Alright, let's come down here. Jeez, how many belt I'm gonna be using. And let me do a little bit of this. And God, what a bore. Alright, cool. Big ass loop around my entire base. That's totally not gonna be an eyesore or nothing. Oh, I do? What the Okay. That's okay. Whatever. Alright. Transport belts. I need to refresh. Thank you. I don't know why I have all these engines on me, but they can just go right into blue sirens wherever I plop that down. Alright. Alright. That's gonna be red chips. red chips, sulfur. Alright. Sulfur next. Cool. Alright. Sulfuric acid. Up here, that's water and petroleum. I got an idea. Perfect. Know what we're gonna do today. Alright. And looking good. I need 5, 6, 7, 14 chemical plants. Oh god, and all the fucking underground pipe in the world. Yippee. Alright, where's my little pipe factory? Mostly gonna need more iron eventually. Wow, I just don't make enough coal to supply this much plastic. Yikes. Okay, and it's already backing up. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Right, just about done here. Click, click, boom. Alright, let's get all this pipe to ground working for me. So, next crisis is gonna end up being just, I think I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm about to take, like, all the plastic. Just all of it. God, I need to clean up my inventory properly. Don't really need that one. Alright, get this all set up. Cool. Alright. Let's put down some light. Need some more pipe to ground here. And now I need a bunch of this. Alright, never mind. I need a whole bunch of gears and boy, almost done with that build. And then I think I'm just gonna put it on the same belt as the plastics. Alright, where's my little gear right there? Yeah, yeah. Whoa, really? How do I not? I understand a little bit better. Alright, put that back in. What am I missing? Why can't I? Oh, I'm out of iron. That would solve at least some of my problems. That's out. That's full stone bricks. Yeah, I really that. Let me hit that up. Alright, cool. Let's just make a bunch of this. Alright. I'll just put normal inserters here for now. Alright, cool. Alright, it's gonna be sulfur up and running very shortly. For the moment, I probably won't do too much with sulfuric acid, because I really don't need to just yet. But sulfur, yes, important. And to prove its importance, I need a little bit of pipe to ground. Put that there. Cool. And now do the same thing for water. Where's my... Cool, now I just need to power this whole thing on. Where are my big poles? Right there. Cool. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's throw in underground belt there for right this moment. Alright, now, who wants to see the fun part? Let me put down another iron chest here. And we're just gonna do a little bit of... And now I gotta run the length of this belt. Sounds fun, don't it? But it's really not that much. When you think about it, it's really not that much. I figured this would be more plastics, honestly. Ah, stupid trees. Alright, cool. All the microplastics. Oh, and my inventory is literally full. Oh, I'm gonna need to put a splitter down. Alright, then. Let me do a little bit of this. Cool, I got half the belt now. Alright, cool. So, now that I've done that, there were probably easier ways to do that, but, you know, stupid ways, doing stupid things with stupid prizes. Alright, so now that I've got the basic stuff that I need for blue science, right? Sulfur, advanced circuits. That's all I need for advanced circuits down there, right? And then I can tie sulfur Making red chips? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Yep. Cool. Alright. Dope, 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 dope. And I will put a fast inserter down. Alright, cool. Alright. That's red chips. I gotta drag those back up to meet up with sulfur and engines to make advanced circuits. Roboports are in my future, I feel like. Where's... Oh, military science. Whoops. Didn't know that was military science. Alright. So, next. Where is blue science? Right there. I would like it to output. Which way is the output on this? This way. Alright, cool. Stick it right there. Looks great. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Alright, cool. These. Okay. Now I just need to build all the stuff. Alright. I need a bunch of steel. Thanks for asking. I would like a bunch of lamps. Bunch of belts. Alright, cool. I think by next episode, blue science will be automated. I can just start plowing through the blue text. Alright, cool. Does not look like it absolutely needs the belts, but I want my lamps. Thank you. Alright, cool. Alright. Now I just start placing inserters. I'm gonna need a hell of a lot of long-handed inserters for this. Alright. Cool. Alright. Whoa. I feel like... Nope, don't need these ones in the middle there. I am going to need a lot of these, though. Alright, cool. Alright. Yoink. Alright. Blue science just about done here. Ugh. Getting to blue science is the biggest fucking jump in the game. Everything else will get so much easier once this is all done. need this. Am I on crack? I think I'm on crack. Okay, please stop doing that. I don't really need these to exist, just that. I feel like I fucked this up here. Yep, these ones don't need to exist. Cool, alright. Alright. No one's angry, no ghosts. Let's build 20 to start. Sound reasonable? Sounds reasonable to me. Alright, so let's get started with this. I can just hold this down here. Wow, I'm going to need a lot of space. I need even more of these. And also, I misplaced all of these. Let's go. I can still do this, though, which isn't too bad. Doing the same thing again. Alright, cool. And stick it like I said, stick it like that. Alright, now I just need the ingredients. I know this middle belt is the, Oops. Alright, cool. I know this middle belt is the output. I know these are the inputs. I need sulfur, engines, and red circuits. I will put... I will loop sulfur around here to be the top product up here. Alright, that's sulfur in the mix. Now I just need motors and red circuits. Motors won't be too bad here. And I can just do something like this. Alright, cool. That's motors all done. Now I just need red circuits brought up. And holy shit, it's gonna be a long belt. Ugh. This one's not gonna be fun. Let me reconnect up the plastics belt though. Since I'm no longer doing a dumb with that one. Holy, my backup of coal is about to vanish. Right. Probably burnt all through my whole plastic backup that I had. I have not yet, surprisingly enough. I have created a large amount of red chips though, which is nice. Oh boy. Yeah. This is a chip and a half. Alright. Cool. Alright. And that's gonna be that all done. Now I just need to loop my science down to science area. How's this looking? Great. I got a ton of petroleum. I got a bunch of heavy oil. Big thing here. Do I just stick it right here and call it a day? Ah! Wrong thing. Why didn't I make these same? Whatever. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna need an underground belt here. A underground here. Cool. Alright. Mullet belts. Not good. Not good. Belts. I need more belts. Right there. Cool. Alright, more belts. The first of the red chips. Alright, cool. I probably need hella red chips now. It's probably gonna be my biggest backlog, because engines and sulfur really aren't that hard to produce. But I'm gonna need a shitload of red chips. So... And now I'm gonna do a little bit of trolling. Cool. Perfect. Let's empty out these chests, shall we? I really don't need them. Alright. That's gonna be it for this episode here. Thank you all for joining me yet again on another episode of Factorio. Thank you all for your support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, the whole kit and caboodle. And see you on the next episode.